So many people can get disillusioned by one person who claims to follow Jesus. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. And we say, look at that. The church is full of hypocrites. No, it's not. One person let you down. That's a really different story. But the church of the New Testament, let's just be clear, it was full of humanity just like us. But they stayed on the mission anyway. They did not let disappointments distract them from what they knew they were here to do. In fact, this is what it says here. It says, every believer was faithfully devoted to following the teachings of the apostles. They couldn't get enough of the teachings of Jesus. Their hearts were mutually linked to one another, and they were sharing communion daily, meaning that they were celebrating the cross of Christ. What does this forgiveness of the cross offer to me? What does it mean to me? How is it changing my life? What doors is it opening? What doors is it closing? They also were celebrating with communion the resurrection of Jesus. What doors is this opening? What power is this giving me, enabling me? What is present in my life now because of the resurrection of Christ? What incredible gift of eternal life is being made possible because of the resurrection of Jesus? Well, they were learning that. They were celebrating that. They were talking and challenging with one another about that as they would receive communion. They were coming together regularly, it says, for prayer, meaning they stepped into the presence of God on behalf of one another. They continued to say, you know what, you did let me down. You did make a mistake. You did fall down. But you know what, let's get before God right now, the two of us right now, and let's ask for healing. And they continued to step before the Lord in prayer for one another and as individuals who deeply wanted to follow Christ. And it says that there was a deep sense of holy awe that swept over everyone. And the apostles performed many miraculous signs and wonders. And it says all the believers were in fellowship as one body, and they shared with one another whatever it is that they had. And out of generosity, it says, they even sold their assets to distribute the proceeds to those who were in need among them. And I love the fact that as we have been talking about this early church, this irresistible church, that this city of Jerusalem that starts with 120 people and grows to upwards to 50,000 people, this local church in Jerusalem, the city of Jerusalem cannot take their eyes off of them. Well, what was it that they saw? Well, we just read about that. This is what they did. This is what they devoted themselves to. This is how they lived their lives. These are the choices that they made. They took advantage of the opportunities that were in front of them for their city in their generation. And we're being asked to do the exact same thing as his church. We're here to take advantage of, step into the opportunities that God creates in our city, in our generation.